Officials are still counting ballots, but the only race all Californians had a say in was called right as the polls were closing last night at 8 o'clock. Proposition 50 is passing by a large margin. Nearly 2/3 of Californians approved, with support from 71% of the votes counted so far. The measure will redraw congressional districts to give Democrats up to 5 more seats in the House of Representatives. A group including the California Republican Party is pushing back on Prop 50. They have filed a lawsuit on the newly passed measure. This was the scene at a news conference this morning at the California Republic headquarters in downtown Sacramento. David Tangbiba, and an assembly member from Fresno, says that Prop 50 is a sham. The suit asks a 3-judge federal panel to put the new congressional maps on hold for 2026 and keep using the commission-drawn districts. Plaintiffs argue Prop 50's maps were racially gerrymandered and drawn to favor Latino voters without clear proof of a voting rights problem in California.
You know, we're a very, very diverse state, and so some of the justification that they used for these maps in Prop 50, they did not follow the legal process in how you do it. They made a bunch of claims. They used a lot of jargon. They stated that this was partisan gerrymandering and then used the legal process to justify race-based redistricting. It can't work both ways. That is a lie to the people of California, and that is why we have brought this lawsuit.
Federal court could decide in the coming weeks whether to block the new maps from going into effect for the 2026 election. In the meantime, President Donald Trump is blasting Prop 50, calling it, quote, unconstitutional and rigged. In a post on Truth Social, he said all of that. And plus, this is despite his own efforts to push Republican states to also redistrict. Governor Newsom and California's Secretary of State were quick to respond to the president's claims of voter fraud. Newsom posting on X, quote, the ramblings of an old man that knows he's about to lose, while Secretary of State Shirley Weber said in part, quote, the bottom line is California elections have been validated by the courts. California voters will not be deceived by someone who consistently makes desperate, unsubstantiated attempts to dissuade Americans from participating in our democracy. That's end of quote from Dr. Shirley Weber, the Secretary of State. The 3rd Congressional District will be changing with the passage of Prop 50. Currently, the district covers much of California's border with Nevada, including parts of Sacramento, Yuba, and El Dorado counties. Congressman Kevin Kiley currently represents this district. The new boundaries are highlighted here. Democrats will have an 8-point registration advantage over Republicans. Congressman Ami Bera says he plans to run in District 3 since it covers a big part of Sacramento County.
Representing 60% of that district, and I look forward to getting to know the folks up in Tahoe and Truckee, Granite Bay. You know, let's bring representation to those folks.